how if you're getting gifts for people, but is that going well for you? Are you done?
You know what? We'll find out later on today in a couple hours.
No matter if you're a Democrat or a Republican, these unsolicited political texts can be hard to escape.
As police say Morgan Geyser escaped from a group home last night. Police want you to get a good look at this photo here.
I'm going to move out of the way here so you can take a look and see at those many windows to be let inside here to the hotel for the watch party here tonight. Do you guys think it's snow angel snow just yet? You want to test it out here with me? Sure. Let's do it. All right. Oh, whew.
We begin with continuing coverage of that crash that killed Cottage Grove mother and chiropractor Dr. Cammie Hansen. We obviously want to be extremely sure we get that confirmed from law enforcement before we go on the air with any of those, because those aren't numbers, those are people. Millions of Americans will see their healthcare premiums go up. Now state officials are weighing in on how the cuts would affect you.
Well, good news, everyone. 8 a.m. tomorrow, Santa's coming to town.
Santa! Oh my God!
In sunny autumn days and cool but not freezing nights, that's ideal for the chemical anthocyanin. What was that thing flying through the sky? Well, to get a better look, we're going to have to turn the clock back a little bit to around 11 p.m. It's a game we play 2 times a year. Right now, we just lost an hour of sleep but gained an hour of daylight, unlike this guy over here back in the fall, when we gained an hour of sleep but lost an hour of daylight. But why do we even do daylight savings time at all, and could it be on the chopping block in Wisconsin?
It doesn't bother me too much now that it's automatic.
The opinions spring back and forth as much as the clock.
Definitely rough.
But Carl Kepler surrounds himself with faces up to 100 years old who don't care that much.
Wind-up clocks are very peaceful and restful. They don't really care what you're going to do about forward and backward business.
He owns Kepler Clock Repair on Madison's East Side for the past 52 years.
They just want to be kept running and taken care of, babied a little bit once in a while.
He was around when Wisconsin first set daylight savings in 1957, and when they tried to change it before.
I have heard that before, that they were going to do that along with a metric system. We were going to change that too. So I wouldn't hold your breath for either one of them.
Now, Wisconsin Representatives Nate Gustafson and Rachel Cabral Guevara introduced a bill to eliminate the practice of daylight saving time in Wisconsin. They say it hurts people in the workplace and is bad for mental health and productivity in adults and kids.
As a mom, I know that it disrupts my kids' lives a bit, and my one son earlier this week was saying that whoever invented daylight savings time is stupid. So I know that that's difficult.
So why do we wind ourselves up in the first place?
The farmers. Isn't that why? Isn't it for the farmers?
No, not about agriculture.
Daylight saving time was started to conserve energy during wartime. Now Pam Yonke says farm animals have their own biological clock, so it's more about people.
No changes are what we always look forward to in agriculture. A flat line. If I don't have to worry about my employees oversleeping or any of those kinds of things, that usually means that life's going to get a little easier.
Kepler says until lawmakers make a decision,
they're just here to keep on ticking.
If it passes, the bill will take effect next January 1st. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to try to get back that hour of sleep. Reporting in Madison, Arman Rahman, News 3 Now. As more students are having their visas terminated across the country, international students here at UW-Madison say it's time the entire student body began taking notice.
There's not a difference between us and them. This is a community.
This sophomore from Spain wanted to use the name Anna because she feels right now anything could compromise her status.
At any time, we could receive an email telling us that our visa has been revoked, that we need to pack our things and get out.
She says even fellow international students don't know who got that email so far or how to protect themselves from being next.
Posting in social media, for example, like should be posting posts about Palestine, should you be liking certain posts, should you be following certain accounts.
Anna says UW-Madison's International Student Services has been a big help, but they need more support when family is miles away and much of the campus has no idea this battle is being fought.
It makes it a lot harder for us to communicate with faculty, for example, or communicate with our peers and be able to speak out about it and be like, I am not doing okay.
Along with others, Anna is hoping to bring international students from out of the dark and remind them they're not alone.
We have a survey that we encourage all international students to take. We have been hosting events with different organizations in Madison, like Voces de la Frontera.
But she says they still need more from the university.
I know the university in a lot of ways also doesn't have that information, but they are a lot better equipped to demand for that information than we are.
Anna has been in this country for a few years before starting school and says this is a nightmarish turn in the American dream.
To feel unwelcomed in a country where many of us have been spending years building our lives, building our educations, to now have to feel like all of that can be taken away from you in a second feels really frustrating, really scary.
This is affecting families like mine and my daughter.
Michaela Schultz has her routines
Do you want to listen to Netflix?
that help her relax and smile.
She is just happy. She loves music. She loves interacting with people. She loves dancing.
But this email from Michaela's hospital, UW Health, plunged her mom, Deborah, into
a state of panic.
Michaela was diagnosed with Phelan-McDermid syndrome when she was a baby, a rare genetic disorder that causes a variety of symptoms.
She's got seizures, epileptic, kidney, heart. She's nonverbal. She is severely cognitively delayed.
She requires a complex team of about 20 physicians in neurology, cardiology, ophthalmology, and more that have not been easy to assemble.
And it just so happens that the physician that she has seen at 1 year old at the UW Neurology Department, he's still seeing her today.
If UW Health leaves Anthem's network, Deborah says the only other nearby hospital that's treated someone with Phelan-McDermid is in Milwaukee.
What about in the winter, if she has an emergency?
She called her insurance, which is through Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois.
And they said, well, Blue Cross is Blue Cross. Doesn't matter if you're Wisconsin or Illinois.
That's because her plan is part of the Blue Card program. That allows Illinois members who live in another state, like Wisconsin, to use hospitals in that state's Blue Cross network. But if, in this case, UW Health does end up leaving Anthem's network, they tell her,
it does affect you.
I reached out to both Anthem and Blue Cross of Illinois for information. Deborah was told she could apply for continuity of care to keep getting treatment at UW Health after April 15th for, quote, a limited time or until treatment concludes.
Are we going to have to basically wait for the shoe to drop? This is a lifelong thing that she was born with.
While Michaela requires a lot of unique attention, it's a mother-daughter journey like any other.
She's definitely guided me through a lot.
But now Deborah is left lost.
It's very heartbreaking.
On what comes next.
Who's going to take care of my daughter?
Building your own semi-truck is impressive enough.
It's got full air horn. It's got headlights, running lights.
But on the outside, this one's missing some wheels.
Now, I don't have a CDL, but you don't need one to get this rig out, not on the open road, but the open water.
You pull her in.
It's the brainchild of John Yock.
The 1997 Peterbilt semi pontoon.
Each year for the past few, John's had a project. But why build the semi-pontoon?
To see if I could.
No engineering degree needed. John used to be a welding fabrication machine operator.
I used to be a maintenance man, and then I started a landscaping business in 1999, and then kind of semi-retired.
But there was nothing semi about the 700 hours he spent on the semi-pontoon at his home in Custer. Made with real truck parts from across the country he had to find.
Every piece has been modified, cut, rewelded, lightened up, gutted out. Everybody pitched in. Wife, she kind of left me alone so I could get it done.
His wife gave him the time and the name.
Sitting on the couch, and she came up with semi-conscious. People see it and they're like, what the heck? Had to be semi-conscious to be able to, to do it and have fun with it.
The chassis is 250 pounds of real aluminum Peterbilt with a keg that John's looking to get working soon too.
And the front, I've got all hinged, so that can be used for storage, so the grill opens up.
The pontoon has a top speed of about 25 miles per hour, and I can confirm it drives as smooth as a 16-wheeler.
Pulls up out of the water really nice, and it feels good. It steers, and you actually feel like you're sitting in a semi. I didn't build it for speed, it's just for having fun.
Welcome to Wisconsin, look at this thing.
The semi-conscious is blowing up on TikTok and even made one person blink twice when that horn broke through the calm scene where they went camping once.
A guy pulled in and thought that the semi had backed right into the water because I had it up on shore at our site, so he could just see the top half of the semi sticking out of the water.
That's the load this semi's always lugging. Smiles.
Usually wherever we go, you stop at the sandbar. Everybody wants to take pictures and look inside, but I think it was worth it.